Welcome to a serene walking tour through the enchanting streets of Kazimierz, Krakow, a neighborhood where history, art, and community weave together in beautiful harmony. Allow the gentle rhythm of your stroll to immerse you in the rich culture and calming atmosphere of this unique district as we explore each delightful corner together.
As you step on a Krakowska street, the warmth of the sun wraps around you like a familiar embrace, its gentle rays reflecting off the honey-colored stone buildings that line the way. Each facade, with its own unique character, tells a story of the past, evoking whispers of the vibrant history that pulses through Kazimierz. You feel the cool cobblestones beneath your feet, each one polished and worn from the countless footsteps that have traversed this path for generations. As you continue walking, the soft sounds of chatter and laughter blend with the occasional clink of dishes from nearby cafes, creating a lively yet soothing symphony. Glancing to your left, you notice a charming little bistro with an inviting outdoor seating area, adorned with flower boxes bursting with colorful blooms, petunias and geraniums spilling over the edges. The scent of freshly baked bread wafts through the air, mingling with the rich aroma of brewed coffee, drawing you closer. You tuck this detail into memory, a reminder of the local flavors that await you. Ahead, a mural comes into view, painted with vivid strokes that narrate the stories of Kazimierz's past. You see scenes of Jewish life, vibrant and bustling, filling the canvas with life and color. It stands as a testament to the rich heritage of this district, a poignant reminder of resilience and culture framed by the shadows of history. You take a moment to absorb its depth, allowing the colors to wash over you, warm yellows, deep blues, and spirited reds that resonate with the soul of the street. As you continue, your attention is drawn to a small artisan shop that catches the eye, its window adorned with handcrafted goods, ceramics, textiles, and delicate jewelry that seems to reflect the artisan's spirit. Each piece looks lovingly made, echoing the craftsmanship that has thrived here for ages. You admire a vibrant blue ceramic plate, its design echoing traditional patterns, and can almost feel the textured surface beneath your fingertips. The soft murmur of children playing carries from a nearby square, where laughter floats through the air like a melody. You peek into this space, a small park bordered by leafy trees where locals gather to relax. The sunlight filters through the leaves, creating dappled patterns on the ground, and you can hear the rustle of branches swaying gently in the breeze, an invitation to pause and take it all in. As you round the corner, the street opens up slightly, offering a glimpse of an ancient synagogue with its beautifully ornate facade, standing stoically amidst the urban rush. Its stones, shaded with lichen, seem to hold countless secrets of gatherings past, while the intricate carvings beckon you to linger a bit longer. You take a deep breath, letting the fusion of history, culture, and life envelop you, wrapping the day in a soothing embrace. This moment in Kazimierz, with its unique blend of old and new, is a beautiful representation of what makes this place so special, a harmonious balance you could savor for hours. As you linger on Krakowska Street, transitioning into a new pocket of Kazimierz, your gaze shifts toward the historic Kazimierz Town Hall. Standing proudly, its facade gleams with sunlight, illuminating the pale stucco and revealing intricate carvings that breathe life into the structure. You notice the sharp contrast of shadows dancing across the archways, playful patterns made vibrant by the midday sun. The air is warm and inviting, filled with the gentle rustle of leaves as a light breeze whispers through the street. To your right, the street extends further, the charming buildings taking on a more stately appearance, their ornate facades echoed in the details of wrought iron balconies adorned with blooming plants. A few pedestrians stroll by, their voices creating a soft background hum that blends with the occasional distant chime from a nearby clock tower, reminding you of the passage of time in this historic district. You step closer to the town hall, your shoes clicking softly against the stones, and take a moment to admire a nearby fountain that sparkles under the sun. Water spills over it with a gentle splash, sending out refreshing droplets that catch the light like tiny diamonds. As you breathe in deeply, the scent of blooming jasmine wafts through the air, mingling with the hints of lunch being prepared in nearby cafes, invoking a sense of peace and belonging. You pause here, soaking in the atmosphere of this vibrant yet tranquil corner of Kazimierz, where history, culture, and community dwell together harmoniously. This is a place where whispers of the past and the light of the present coalesce, offering an invitation to wander deeper into this beautiful tapestry of life. You step into Walnica Square, a spacious expanse that opens up before you like a warm embrace. The cobblestones beneath your feet are worn from centuries of footsteps, each one telling a story of those who have crossed this ground. The sunlight bathes the square in a golden hue, and you can't help but admire the way it dances across the buildings that frame the area. Their facades, a delightful medley of pastel tones, soft yellows, muted greens, and gentle blues, reflect the rich tapestry of Kazimierz's history. Shadows stretch languidly from the trees that sway gently in the breeze, their leaves whispering secrets as they flutter against the backdrop of a brilliant blue sky, dotted with cotton candy clouds. You notice a majestic weeping willow gracefully draping over one corner, its branches brushing against the ground like fingers beckoning you closer to nature. A few small stalls line the edges of the square, their colorful awnings inviting you to explore. The cheerful murmurs of locals and visitors create a symphony of life, blending seamlessly with the laughter of children playing nearby. You can almost taste the aromas wafting through the air. Freshly baked bread mingles with the fragrant herbs of local cuisines, promising delightful flavors to come. In the distance, the subtle tinkle of a street musician's melody dances on the air, weaving through the laughter and conversation, creating an atmosphere of warmth and companionship. You pause, allowing yourself to be swept away in this moment, where time feels suspended, capturing the essence of community and tradition that have thrived in this square for generations. In this tranquil setting, you feel a connection to the past and an invitation to savor the simple joys around you. You wander along a quaint pathway that leads you toward the Basilica of Corpus Christi, a stunning structure that rises majestically at the end of the lane. The cobblestones beneath your feet are bordered by lush patches of meticulously tended grass and vibrant flower beds that splash color against the earthy hues of brick and stone. The sun shines brightly overhead, illuminating the intricate details of the church's facade, where warm red bricks are accentuated by creamy white stucco, each element echoing a commitment to artistry and craftsmanship that defines this area. You pause to admire the sturdy, yet graceful lines of the basilica's architecture, with rounded arches that frame tall stained glass windows, casting soft, colorful shadows on the ground as the light filters through. A gentle breeze caresses your face, carrying with it the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, mingling delightfully with the earthy aroma of the path. As you stroll further, you notice an old stone wall running parallel to the pathway, its texture rugged and worn, telling tales of ages past. The wall is adorned with patches of creeping ivy, softening its strength with a touch of nature. You can't help but feel a sense of serenity here, as the soft rustle of leaves above harmonizes with the distant sounds of children playing, their laughter echoing through the warm air. With each step, layers of history unfold around you, from the brickwork resonating with tales of devotion to the vibrant flowers that witness life's continuity. This avenue feels timeless, a bridge between the sacred whispers of the church and the lively spirit of the community, inviting you to linger a little longer in its embrace. As you leave the sacred space of the basilica behind, you meander onto Corpus Christi Street, where the atmosphere shifts to a lively pulse. The pathway is wider here, lined with elegant buildings that showcase a blend of rustic charm and urban vibrancy. On your left, an ornate wooden door stands invitingly, its rich mahogany grain differentiated by sunlit highlights, framed by aged stone that seems to breathe history. The colors of the street are animated, onlookers stroll by, their voices weaving into a comforting hum that fills the air. Brightly painted flower boxes cascade down from windowsills, their vibrant reds and pinks contrasting beautifully with the soft beige facades of the buildings. You're drawn to the intricacies of a nearby mural, its wild strokes of color bursting forth against the worn cement wall. The lively graffiti adds a dash of modern spirit, an interplay of art on old structures that narrates the ongoing story of this place. As you continue to stroll, the rhythmic claps of footsteps against the cobblestones integrate seamlessly with the crunch of your own. Sunlight dapples your path, creating playful shadows that dance alongside you. To your right, a bicycle leans casually against a lamppost, its paint slightly chipped yet characterful, hinting at the journeys undertaken down this charming street. You notice a small cafe with outdoor seating, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafting on the breeze, enticing you to pause and savor a moment in this lively milieu. This street is alive, a canvas of narratives blending both the old and the new, revealing an everyday charm where every corner holds a whisper of the past, while also celebrating the vibrant life that continues to thrive around you. As you carry on from Corpus Christi Street, you step onto the cobbled embrace of Joseph Street, where the rhythm shifts to a more tranquil yet still vibrant tempo. The sun bathes the scene in a warm, golden light, enhancing the soft pastel colors of the surrounding buildings. Here, charming storefronts emerge, their facades embellished with intricate moldings that add to the street's character. A gentle breeze tousles your hair, carrying with it the faint scent of pastries wafting from a nearby bakery, enticing you to linger. To your left, a beautifully crafted wooden sign swings gently above the entrance of a quaint shop, its surface worn smooth by the passage of time, reflecting the care of the artisans who crafted it. As you glance around, you notice a small flower stand nestled by the curb, bursting with seasonal blooms. A passionate splash of yellows, purples, and whites, a vibrant offering that pulls you closer to admire the delicate petals. The subdued hum of conversation drifts from a nearby cafe, where local patrons enjoy the leisurely pace of their day. You take a moment to inhale deeply. The heady aroma of freshly brewed elixirs mingles with that of baked goods, creating a symphony of inviting scents that fill the air. A few parked cars are spaced along the road, their gentle curves reflecting the understated elegance of the street. You step carefully on the cobblestones, enjoying the gentle unevenness beneath your feet, like pieces of a story with varied narratives yet to be uncovered. Looking up, you catch sight of the bright blue sky, accented by the occasional fluffy cloud, and it feels as though the world around you momentarily holds its breath, inviting you to simply be in this beautiful moment alongside the life that unfolds around you. As you cross the threshold from Joseph Street, you enter Noe Square, an open expanse bustling with life and color. The square reveals itself like a vibrant tapestry, woven from the laughter of children and the chatter of friends enjoying their time together. The sun is high, casting a gentle warmth over everything, the glow enhancing the earth tones of the historical buildings that frame the square. To your right, the red brick facade of a vintage market building stands proudly, its sturdy arches inviting curiosity. Here, a cluster of stalls lies beneath broad green canopies, each one brimming with fresh produce, artisanal treats, and local crafts. You pause to admire colorful crates of fruits, shiny red apples, vibrant oranges, and clusters of grapes glistening under the sun, like little treasures waiting to be discovered. The soft crunch of gravel underfoot replaces the cobblestone rhythm as you weave through the square, your feet guiding you towards various vendors. A gentle breeze stirs the air, carrying the slightly sweet aroma of freshly cut flowers that tempt you as you pass a stand adorned with blossoms of every shade. Nearby, the sizzle of bratwurst grilling on a small barbecue fills the air with an enticing, smoky scent, mingling with the sweetness of baked goods that beckon from a nearby stand. In the center of the square, a group of musicians plays softly, their melodies floating on the air, enhancing the relaxed atmosphere. A few pigeons peck at crumbs near the fountain, their soft coos harmonizing with the sound of flowing water, providing a soothing backdrop to the scene. Looking up, the blue sky stretches endlessly above, flecked with wisps of white clouds that drift lazily by. Children chase each other, their laughter ringing through the open space, and as you find a spot beneath the shade of a large tree, you settle into the rhythm of life at Noe Square, embracing the moment as the world swirls around you, full of energy and beauty. As you leave the vibrant embrace of Noe Square, you step onto Meisel Street, a transition that feels like peeling back a layer of history. Here, the atmosphere is infused with a quieter, yet palpable energy. The cobblestones beneath your feet are uneven and worn, each one a testament to the passage of time. The sunlight dances on the stones, illuminating the textured surfaces and creating pockets of warmth. To your left, the aged facades of buildings stretch gracefully upward, their pastel colors faded but full of charm, soft yellows, pale blues, and grays, peeling gently at the edges. Ivy creeps along the walls, its green tendrils providing a touch of life against the aged surfaces. You notice remnants of art in the form of graffiti, a juxtaposition of contemporary expression blooming in this historic setting, hinting at the stories of those who have walked these streets. The colors of spray paint, vivid pinks and electric blues, pop against the muted hues of the buildings. You pause near a small green fire hydrant, its color a welcome splash in the palette of the street. The vibrant paint gleams anew in the sunlight, guarding the memories of bygone days. As you inhale deeply, the air carries a mingling of urban scents, slightly warm stone, perhaps a hint of freshly baked bread drifting from a nearby bakery, and the faintness of exhaust from passing cars. A soft breeze brushes past, cooling your skin, while the sound of distant laughter and the soft murmur of conversations blend into a gentle hum of life. You glance around, soaking in the details. An old bicycle leans against the wall, its tires coated in a thin layer of dust. A wooden signboard swings lightly above a cafe, its chalkboard detailing tempting offerings from rich coffee to decadent pastries. The sunlight filters through the leaves of nearby trees, casting dappled shadows that dance across your path. Moving deeper into this intimate street, you observe the interplay of old and new, as creative murals adorn certain walls, celebrating the vibrant spirit of this neighborhood. The whispers of history are palpable, each step echoing with the stories of those who have wandered here before. You feel a connection to the past, while the modern elements remind you of the evolving narrative of Krakow as you glide along the sidewalk, savoring the allure of Meisel Street, a hidden gem waiting to be explored. As you glide further along Meisel Street, the atmosphere shifts subtly, revealing even more of the unique character that defines this place. The cobblestones continue beneath your feet, their surface telling tales of countless footsteps, but ahead, the street opens up slightly, inviting you to explore further. Bright sunlight casts a clearer light upon the colorfully adorned buildings flanking you, their pastels glowing with newfound vibrance. A playful blue sky stretches above, dappled with the occasional fluffy white cloud, creating a whimsical backdrop above the historical terrain. To your right, a vibrant mural bursts forth from a weathered wall, a riot of color depicting a cityscape thriving with life, emblematic of the spirit of Krakow. This artwork serves as an anchor between past and present, drawing your gaze and pulling you into its narrative. The graffiti here feels like an expression of local pride, telling stories through stencils and strokes, contrasting beautifully against the classic architecture of the arches and windows nearby, which invite you to peer through their frames. Ahead, you notice a charming cafe, with its outdoor seating overflowing with patrons sipping coffee and enjoying pastries, laughter mingling with the occasional clink of cups. The aroma wafts toward you, warm and sweet, blending harmoniously with the earlier scents of fresh bread, creating an inviting atmosphere, one that beckons you to take a moment to pause. On the left, an artisan shop displays its wares through large windows, handcrafted jewelry and colorful ceramics catching the light and glimmering gently. The shopkeeper is engaged in conversation with a customer, their laughter punctuating the gentle street sounds of murmuring voices and soft footsteps. You continue moving, feeling the rhythmic cadence of life around you, the shuffle of feet against stone, animated discussions floating through the air, all harmonizing into the essence of Meisel Street. A small white van glides past you, its presence a subtle reminder of the daily hustle that continues in this historic neighborhood, yet it all blends effortlessly into the tapestry of life that envelops you. As you walk, you can't help but feel that the walls here hold not just history, but the enduring vibrancy of those who thrive among them today. You transition smoothly from Meisel Street onto Mostowa Street, where the ambience takes on a fresh perspective, though the warmth of the previous scene lingers. The cobblestones give way to a wide, inviting pavement that hums with the gentle activity of locals and visitors alike. Sunlight filters through the pale fabric of parasols overhead, casting delicate patterns of shadow on the ground, where the light dances between the tables adorned with sweetly arranged flowers. On either side, small, charming cafes spill onto the street, their outdoor tables lined with lively conversations. You see vibrant blue and orange shirts worn by guests, their laughter ringing out like musical notes, mingling perfectly with the clanking of cutlery on porcelain. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee blends seamlessly with the yeastiness of baked goods, creating a fragrant symphony that teases your senses. Nearby, a chalkboard sign promotes a special pastry of the day, the handwriting flowing gracefully across the wood, inviting you to taste something sweet. A couple of diners seem to be deeply engrossed in conversation, their animated gestures punctuating the air, while a few others enjoy the simple pleasure of watching the world go by, sun filtering through the leaves of potted plants just beyond their reach. As you walk further down the street, you catch glimpses of historical architecture interspersed throughout, with intricately wrought iron railings lining the windows of the buildings, a whisper of the craftsmanship that has adorned the city for generations. The trees that line the street rustle gently, their leaves creating a soothing rustle that adds to the vibrant symphony of life all around you. With each step, you feel the pulse of Mostowa Street, an intermingling of tastes, smells, and stories weaving together, forming a vibrant tapestry of Krakow's essence, much like the artists and artisans celebrated here. As you leave the charming scene of Mostowa Street and gently approach Father Bernatek's footbridge, drawn by the vibrant energy of this modern pathway suspended over the water. As you step onto the wooden planks, a sense of openness envelops you. The smooth surface beneath your feet creates a comforting rhythm as you walk, the sun shining brightly overhead. The footbridge, with its graceful arching structure, invites you to breathe in the fresh air, filled with a hint of the river below, a mixture of soft earth and refreshing coolness that dances with every breeze. To your left, the Vistula River glistens under the sunlight, rippling gently as boats glide past, their peaceful movements reflected in the water's surface. You can hear the quiet lap of waves against the shore, while the sound of laughter and light conversation wafts from families gathered along the banks. As you look around, colorful locks hang from chains attached to the bridge, each one representing a promise or memory, a testament to the love stories linked to this place. Their metallic sheen captures the sunlight, creating small bursts of color against the muted tones of the bridge. You pause for a moment to appreciate the clinking sounds of a few locks as couples toss the keys into the water, their shared joy mingling with the whispering rustle of leaves from nearby trees swaying in the light breeze. The surrounding cityscape peeks through, with soft hints of old buildings softened by the lush greenery on the banks, adding a touch of historical charm to this contemporary design. As you continue along the bridge, every step becomes part of a larger journey, a moment shared with those who have walked before and those who will come after, all united in the tranquility found at Father Bernatek's footbridge. As you meander away from the gentle embrace of Father Bernatek's footbridge, you find yourself on Podolsky Boulevard, where the vibe shifts slightly, inviting a sense of serene leisure. The sun bathes the path in a warm glow, and the air feels crisp and invigorating. You see the broad cobblestone walkway stretching before you, interspersed with patches of greenery that soften the edges of the bustling city. The stones underfoot click softly, a gentle percussion that accompanies your stroll. To your left, the Vistula continues its quiet conversation with the shore, its surface shimmering like scattered diamonds beneath the blue sky dotted with fluffy, white clouds. The bridge you just crossed arcs gracefully above it, its iron structure a testament to modern engineering, contrasting yet harmonizing beautifully with the historic cityscape that flanks the river. You glance upwards, noticing the ornate street lamps lining the boulevard. Their design hints at a bygone era, yet they stand steadfastly modern in their utility, casting soft pools of light in the evening. A gentle breeze carries the faint scent of blooming wildflowers from the green banks, mingling with the earthy aroma of the river. As you proceed, the hum of the nearby city fades slightly, replaced by a chorus of nature. Birds flit nearby, their cheerful calls a sweet symphony in the background. Along the path, people wander leisurely. Some sit on the grassy banks, while others stroll hand in hand, their laughter mingling with the rustle of leaves overhead. The gentle feel of the grass underfoot invites you momentarily to pause and appreciate this blend of urban life and natural beauty. You notice that the historical architecture hugs the river like an old friend, with soft pastel hues and intricate details whispering stories of the past. While the grandeur of the structures captures your eye, it's the harmony of life along Podolsky Boulevard that captivates your heart. The laughter of children, the artful expressions of life unfolding quietly alongside the river's path, all encapsulating the vibrant yet tranquil essence of Krakow. As you continue along Podolsky Boulevard, the winding path morphs subtly, transitioning from cobblestones to a smooth, light-colored surface that invites your footfalls to dance lightly upon it. Ahead, a stunning view unfolds. The Vistula stretches wide, its surface now reflecting the vibrant blue of the sky, creating a seamless blend of water and air. Gentle ripples lap against the grassy banks, where patches of emerald grass glisten in the sunlight, each blade catching the light like tiny jewels. To your right, the ancient stone wall rises, a magnificent guardian echoing the history of Krakow with its weathered texture and grand arches. The wall forms a graceful silhouette against the lush backdrop of trees, their leaves rustling softly in the breeze that carries whispers of stories long gone. Fluffy white clouds drift lazily overhead, casting playful shadows on the path, creating a sense of movement above you as you walk below. You notice a small family nearby, their laughter mixing with the gentle sounds of the river, as a child runs barefoot through the grass, delighting in the freedom of the open space. As you walk, the scent of freshly cut grass mingles with the faint, sweet aroma of blooming wildflowers, enveloping you in a sense of comfort and tranquility. Each breath feels like a gentle reminder of the beauty surrounding you, anchoring you firmly in this peaceful moment. There, near the water's edge, a couple sits on a bench, sharing quiet words and smiles, their silhouettes framed against the shimmering river. You take a moment to absorb the harmonious energy of Podolsky Boulevard, a place where the pulse of city life dances effortlessly with the serene embrace of nature. Here, within the remnants of history and vibrant life, you understand that each step carries you deeper into a story woven from laughter, love, and the spirit of Krakow. As you meander along the edge of Planty, the tranquility deepens, and your surroundings shift gently. The wide path of modern, interlocking bricks stretches before you, inviting each step with its clean contours, contrasting beautifully with the vibrant green of the adjoining grass. Just beyond the walkway, clusters of trees unfurl their leaves in varying shades of deep green, swaying softly in the breeze, embodying life's restful rhythms. Sunlight filters through the branches, creating a playful dance of light and shadow on the ground, every flicker drawing your eye upwards toward the endless blue sky. To your left, a row of classic street lamps adds a touch of charm, their gentle elegance a reminder of the history embraced by this city. As you draw closer, the soft buzz of conversation wafts from a small gathering of friends seated on the grass, their laughter a harmonious echo entwined with the distant calls of birds flitting through the trees. The air is filled with a fresh, slightly earthy scent, a reminder of the summer's nurturing embrace. Each breath offers the warmth of sun-baked soil and blossoming flowers. As you walk, the atmosphere buzzes gently with the life of the park, from the distant sound of children playing to couples sharing moments of quiet intimacy beneath the trees. You walk with ease, feeling a serene connection to the city unfolding around you, where modern paths intertwine with nature's endless beauty, an ever-present reminder of Krakow's layered history and vibrant spirit. You step onto Ritman Bridge, where the sound of the flowing river beneath and the hum of distant traffic create a soothing backdrop. The bridge's stones, worn smooth by time and footsteps, invite you to pause and reflect. In the sunlight, the warm hues of the weathered stone blend seamlessly with the lush greens of the trees that line the walkway, their branches casting gentle shadows that dance across your path. Looking out, you catch glimpses of shimmering water, the river sparkling like a ribbon of light, weaving through the vibrant city landscape. To your left, the broad expanse of the river holds your gaze, where boats elegantly glide by, their wakes trailing like soft whispers in the water. Overhead, fluffy white clouds drift lazily across a deep azure sky, adding to the serene ambience. The air is crisp and inviting, a refreshing breath carrying the faintest hint of blooming wildflowers mixed with the earthy aroma of the riverbank. You pass by cyclists effortlessly maneuvering along the path, the flutter of their tires a soft reminder of the city's vibrancy. The energy here feels interconnected, as pedestrians engage in quiet conversation and cyclists smile, exchanging warm greetings. In this moment, you feel a part of a larger rhythm, Krakow's heart beating softly as you journey across the bridge, embracing the seamless blend of urban life and nature's tranquility. You feel suspended between the past and present, where history whispers through these stones, whispering tales of travelers and the life that flows around you. As you leave the warmth of Ritman Bridge and stroll along Valen Boulevard, the atmosphere shifts gently. The path beneath your feet is smooth and well-trodden, framed by vibrant green grass that sways softly in the breeze. To your right, the rhythmic flow of the river continues, its surface glinting under the sunlight, a cascade of shimmering reflections dancing like tiny stars. Ahead, the faint outline of a towering Ferris wheel looms against the picturesque skyline, its colorful gondolas slowly revolving, inviting laughter and joy from those who would ascend into the skies. You pause for a moment, catching the scent of cotton candy mingling with the crispness of the air, a reminder of the fun that awaits at the nearby park. The sounds of nearby children playing and cheerful chatter drift through the air, filling the space with a sense of lightheartedness. A family picnics on the soft grass, their laughter creating a charming backdrop to the scene. Overhead, the playful, fluffy clouds continue their leisurely journey across the blue canvas of the sky, casting fleeting shadows that dance across the path. You notice a couple walking hand in hand, their smiles effortlessly exchanging glances with those passing by. The gentle hum of bicycles rolls through the air, trailing soft whispers that blend into the ambience. Each pedal stroke merges with the sounds of the city, each moment a serene testament to the joy found in community and nature. As you continue along the smooth path of Vollen Boulevard, the scenery unfolds in a delightful new way. Ahead, the Ferris wheel stands even taller, its brightly colored gondolas now gleaming in the midday sun. To the right, you notice a brilliant white balloon floating gracefully above the ground, tethered yet offering a sense of buoyancy that accompanies the fun atmosphere. It hovers like a whimsical dream above the park, drawing the eyes of families and couples alike, who gaze upward in wonder. The light breeze carries the faint sound of laughter from nearby visitors, their cheerful voices mingling with the gentle rustle of leaves overhead. As you approach the Forum Hall, a modern structure crafted from glass and steel, its intricate design reflects the sky's brilliant blue, almost camouflaging it among the clouds. The hall stands as a bridge between nature and contemporary artistry, embodying the spirit of Krakow's evolving culture. Just in front of you, the path narrows between the river and the hall, where small boats glide gently, their oars slicing softly through the water, creating ripples that shimmer in the light. You pause to take in the contrast of structures. Traditional buildings in the distance coexist with the sleek lines of Forum Hall, echoing a dialogue of history and progress. The aroma of freshly baked goods wafts in from a nearby kiosk, mixing intoxicatingly with the sweet scent of blooming flowers that dot the pathway. As you continue walking, you notice benches lined with colorful cushions, inviting visitors to pause and take in the vibrant energy of this lively space. Here, amidst the laughter and gentle sounds of conversation, time seems to flow as smoothly as the river beside you, inviting you to linger just a while longer in this tranquil oasis. Step forward, and your gaze is immediately drawn upward to the magnificent sightseeing balloon, its large, colorful sphere now looming majestically overhead. The blue and white patterns dance against the radiant azure sky, inviting a sense of wonder as it gently sways with the breeze just above the park. It seems to call to you, whispering promises of breathtaking views from its lofty perch. Below, the path continues, a smooth expanse bordered by plush green grass that carpets either side, vibrant and alive in the gentle warmth of the sun. To your left, the water glistens with the playful reflections of both the cloud-strewn sky and the remarkable structures surrounding the waterfront, including the sleek silhouettes of boats moored along the bank. Their dark shadows meld with the earth-toned cabins nearby, hinting at a cozy, rustic charm that contrasts delightfully with the sharp angles of the Forum Hall. The soft murmur of passing conversations accompanies you as you wander deeper into this picturesque setting. The occasional chirp of birds flits through the air, weaving a natural soundtrack against the backdrop of laughter rising from the nearby playground. Here, in this charming atmosphere, a delightful tapestry of sight and sound unfolds, urging you to take a deep breath and soak in the joy radiating from this vibrant space. As you continue along Polski Boulevard, you find yourself on a smooth, light-colored path stretching invitingly before you. The sun bathes the wide promenade in warmth, illuminating the subtle grain of the concrete underfoot, which feels cool to the touch. To your right, a ribbon of water flows gently, shimmering with glints of sunlight that flicker like dancing stars. A soft breeze carries the fresh scent of the river, mingling with the earthy fragrance of the lush grass that meets the path's edge, where vibrant blades sway lazily. Tall trees flank the boulevard, their leaves gently rustling, creating a soft whisper that enhances the soothing atmosphere. Small clusters of willows hang over the water's edge, their branches dipping down as if inviting you to pause and listen to the calming symphony of nature. Occasionally, you catch a glimpse of a boat gliding along the surface, a leisurely craft carrying fellow explorers who nod in friendly camaraderie. Ahead, wooden benches dot the walkway, inviting you to take a moment of respite, while ancient stone buildings rise in the distance, their facades telling stories of centuries past. The soft echo of laughter from nearby visitors drifts through the air, intermingling with the distant call of birds circling above. Each step along Polski Boulevard draws you deeper into a tapestry of tranquility, enveloping you in the serene beauty of this cherished riverside escape. As you stroll along the riverside path, the Vistula River expands before you, its surface gleaming under a brilliant blue sky, dotted with fluffy white clouds drifting lazily. The gentle breeze brushes past you, cool and invigorating, carrying the sweet notes of wildflowers that pepper the grassy verge. The path here is unobstructed, revealing a wide expanse where sunlight dapples the ground, casting playful shadows from the trees that reach out with their leafy arms. Boats find their places along the water's edge, their white hulls reflecting shimmering patches of sunlight, hinting at the adventures that await upstream. The sounds of laughter and chatter are vibrant, mingling with the soft lapping of water against the boats, creating a soothing backdrop. Ahead, a couple of cyclists glide past, their laughter echoing down the pathway, while a lone figure pauses to admire the river's flow, captivated by its timeless beauty. You begin to notice the distant silhouette of an ancient castle rising above the tree line, its stone structures absorbing the warmth of the sun, a reminder of a storied past that gives this place its character. The light breeze carries the faint sound of a street musician's melody, harmonizing with the natural sounds around you. Each element adds to the vibrant tapestry of this riverside experience, encouraging you to take a deep breath and soak in this serene moment by the Vistula. As we conclude our tranquil journey through the streets of Kazimierz, take a moment to reflect on the vibrant blend of history, culture, and nature that define this enchanting area. From ancient synagogues to lively squares, every corner invites you to linger a little longer, reveling in the serene beauty that Krakow has to offer. Carry this calming energy with you as you return to your day, embracing the spirit of connection we've experienced together.